Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Texans potentially signing Derek Barnett, who was just released or waived today by the Philadelphia Eagles. He was the 14th overall pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, and today he was released. In the past 2 seasons, he has really not done much at all. In the past 2 seasons, he's only played 9 games with 3 tackles for 1 tackle for loss. Only played 1 game in 2022 with 8 games this season. 2023, 2021, he played 16 games with 15 starts and 2 sacks, 46 tackles, 7 tackles for loss with 11 QB hits. I would like the addition for the Texans. I mean, obviously you have Will Anderson Jr. and Jonathan Grenard already. But besides that, I mean, your best defensive end after that is Jerry Hughes. So I think Derek Barnett would definitely be a really good addition for the Houston Texans. But I will say, if there is a potential chance for a J.J. Watt return, I think signing Derek Barnett probably ends J.J. Watt coming back to the Texans. And I'd much rather have J.J. Watt return to the Texans, because I know some people might think that's impossible, but he's hinted at it. He's been at the Texans gym a couple times in the last couple days, so it's looking like it definitely could happen. But I'm leaning more to the no side of that, of that happening. So in that case, if you're trying to improve the defensive end position, Derek Barnett would be a good addition. He's somebody I thought at the NFL trade deadline the Texans would have had some interest to bring in. We saw the Texans literally do nothing at the trade deadline, which at the time I thought was really disappointing, because the Texans, I didn't think the Texans with the trade deadline, with them not doing anything, I didn't think it was going to be a failure for them. But I thought their team would be way better off by making some moves. Ever since the trade deadline, the Texans have not lost, because their game after the trade deadline was the Panthers' loss, and that was the most disappointing part. Like, I wanted to see the Texans make some moves at the trade deadline after your terrible loss to a terrible team like the Carolina Panthers. But since then, the offense and Stroud has been terrific, but there definitely were some holes that could have been, there were some voids in the defense that could have been filled at the deadline, and Derek Barnett could have been a good addition for a cheap cost, could have been a 5th or 6th round pick. But now he's a free agent, and I think he could be a good addition for the Texans. 2022 with the Eagles, 13 games, 10 starts, 6 sacks, 34 tackles, and 6 tackles for a loss. 2019 with the Eagles, 14 games, 14 starts, 2 forced fumbles, with 2 forced fumbles and had 7 sacks for 30 tackles and 10 tackles for loss. 2018, 6 games, 6 starts, had 3 sacks, 16 tackles, 5 tackles for loss. 2017, 15 games, 0 starts. And this is a rookie season, by the way. 1 forced fumble, 3 fumble recoveries, returned those for 23 yards and 1 touchdown, 5 sacks, 21 tackles, 18 solo tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and 16 QB hits. Keep in mind that was his rookie season, and that was also the season they won the Super Bowl. So in those 3 games in the playoffs for the Eagles, when they won the Super Bowl, he played 3 games with 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery return for a -3 yards, 1 sack, 2 tackles with 2 QB hits. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the potential signing for the Texans. I like the potential addition. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Go Texans.